Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're gonna have a look at some of the planned economic changes and what I've said. So, feedback suggestion, roadmap. No, these are not all changes. The Royal update just came out, so that's that one done. Therefore we've got plan of session, so yes, we can add more stuff to it later. Large roadmap. We won't be able to see complete some points besides the significant changes. It's the most essential. This is the most essential. Yep, I do agree with that. And it's probably going to be much better. If they do this well, the game will have another 10 years. And who knows, if they widen the base by decreasing premium prices or making premium time have more value, then they can get more people buy premium time. Again, watch other YouTubers and know what they say. Because if you keep going up in the price, like let's say $50, the 50 was the previous max, now it's like 70 or £80 or premiums, and it's like some places you can't even buy those, so people wait for the sale, so it's down. And widening the base means more people will buy more stuff. That's how you can have a small game where everything is cheaper and people spend thousands on it. Like premium times. Anyway, weather in part entirely. So this is basically saying if they might roll back stuff if things go terribly. This is probably don't know whether this part is their plan, but it's probably saying if we do, we probably will. On the other hand, some things may be complete in time. In those cases, we won't schedule dates or deployments. So if they make a change that everyone in the community at the same time decide to act or something, they will change it back. But honestly, so far, from the tiny bit I've looked, I'm happy. Alright, changes to several line mechanics. We will go through that later. Changes to several line mechanics. Improving the balance of SL, increasing the reward modifiers, reducing the repair cost to make all vehicles break even for average pay, even including without a. This is big. This is one of the big pet peeves. If you get one kill and die, you should break even. And that is good. If you do more than that, well, then that's good for you. Calculations of economic parameters for each of the vehicles from the other indications. Calculations of the economic parameters for each vehicle from the above indicators instead of vehicle statistics for vehicles of the same type and one battle rating. The average statistics indicator will be calculated. Use the calc. After which they will be used to calculate regulatory repair cost in accordance to vehicles, accordance with its economy rank, and position in the rank. I think that means it's gonna be with BR and rank with and the average statistics. I don't know. Improvements to premium accounts. If your total repair cost exceeds your income stated for the battle, should a SL carries for the match unless you keep to. That is good. Improvements to premium. That might actually make premium account even better option, because basically if you're saying, let's say you spawn in, you die instantly, you spawn in again, you die instantly, you spawn in again, die instantly, you'll be given as much as your repair cost. So your repair, that's going to be very useful for, heck, realistic, where that's going to be great. Unless if you've team killed. And that's the only time I'm guessing they're going to penalize you, which that stipulation is quite good. That is also good. So far, good. 3 out of 3. Adding free backups to newly purchased vehicles. Yeah, that is good. If they add more backups, then it's good. More people will play, and less one Death Leavers. One sec. Alright, I'm back. So that's most of the ticks. Dynamic repair costs reduce. The shorter the lifetime, the cheaper the repulse without changing the max repair cost by the date of featured introduction. So shorter the lifetime. Dynamic repair cost reduced. I don't know what this means, but stuff is getting cheaper, so I guess that's a tick. Without changing the max repair cost by the date of introduction. Again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ticks out of 5. This getting cheaper is generally good. Capture point rewarding for vehicles that fail to survive. That is good. So if you, let's say, let's say you've got 2 people capturing the point. One person dies, the other person captures the point. I'm guessing that means you capture it? 3 repairs if destroyed by an ally. Ah, yes, that is very big. Very big. So these will be in July, which is by the end of this month. These, which is also good. These will be not Royal Royale though, because Royal Royale just came out. These will be in summer, and yeah. These are calculations for the reward in each mission result window, as well as a private matches window after the battle ends. So that's also good. And whoops, that's the wrong one. So far, all of these good changes are good, and also 3 repairs if destroyed, but that is very good. Like, that makes you less annoyed at them, knowing that you're not gonna have like 20,000 silver line or no 10,000 silver line repair cost or something. And if you're in a P8 and your team, your squad mate or whatever, you get accidentally bombed, well, no repair cost. Okay, those are all good, and those ones are probably gonna be reintroduced in reasonable amount of time. And I'm probably gonna, even after these ones, going to, because they're gonna make it so that we break even, I'm probably gonna grind a lot more, considering I finished my GCSEs. Either that or grind Diablo 4. But that's because Diablo 4 is just gonna be out and it's gonna. Ah. And I haven't even got it yet. Wait, but I'm probably gonna do a lot of both. Especially with these changes. It's gonna become much more fun because you're gonna be less in the hangout trying to manage everything. Okay, changes to repair codes. Considering attack trees by grouping vehicles and decrease. I. That is very good. So, eco update, this all very good. Love it. Love it. Changes to player progression and research points. So 2 times that base. Ah, so more vehicles are gonna be grouped together, is what this means. And the first vehicle is probably gonna be around normal. I do not know. And the vehicles in the group, so let's say you've researched the first one, are gonna be 2 times cheaper. More people are gonna research them. Like I've got a couple of vehicles in groups, and I will research because of the silver line and repair cost. And consider with these changes, it's gonna be so much better. Reduction of research and purchase costs of aircraft rank. That is very useful. These will probably come out this summer. All of this is very useful. Skill bonus in RP. An extra reward for a certain number of kills in a session. The required kill number as well as the bonus value are determined by the game mode and require. For example, approximate values for rank 3, arcade for battles are 3 kills, so 15% bonus, 30% bonus, 50% bonus. That looks pretty decent. It depends on how they implement it. Detailed calculations of rewards in the mission results. I'm happy with it because all of these are good changes so far, and it's a right step forward. It depends on how they implement it, but this looks very good. So basically, if you get 9 kills, that's 150% research bonus. They are making it right to the top tier much shorter, and they're making it so that people are more willing to grind group top ones. So they're not changing they're sort of changing it. But definitely, you're increasing rewards. All of this is good. Just trying to figure out what they're saying. Detailed calculations, window was so it's the same thing with these two. Detailed, so it tells you how it's calculated. Research bonuses for new nations after obtaining the top vehicle of one nation, such as the vehicle will be clearly marked in the top of the tree. So if you get the top tier, a bonus will be added to research of this type in other nations, where the top tier vehicles, research of vehicles of this type in other nations, where the top tier vehicles have not yet. This bonus will be given for 3 battles every day. So the first 3 battles every day, each nation separately, and depends on the rank of research vehicle. Approximate bonus, rank 4, 15, 30, 35, rank 4 to 6, 50%. Depends on the rank of the research vehicles. Okay, so if you've got a rank 4 vehicle research, and let's say it's a heavy tank, then you get 15% bonus. Rank 5, let's say medium tank, that's another 25%. Rank 6, plus 35%, 50%, and it's for the first 3 battles. This is going to make more people play more games, and it's the 4th update of the year. So somewhere later down the line. This is also good. Revision of naval progression. Next update or 4th year. Yeah. This is probably going to get more people to play naval. Especially with Lala Royale and the test thing. And I'm probably going to try and get in there. Other progression updates. Revision of the use and obtaining of the fire prevention equipment. Repair sets for tanks and ships, as well as countermeasures for aircraft. FP for grounds will split into default for single-use fire extinguishers, and the power which requires a modification is capable of 3 FP, is that? FP for ground vehicles will be split into default for single use, so you're gonna have one time where you can set off your fire once, and then when you buy a fire extinguisher, you can do it twice. That's pretty good. Usually, yeah, that's gonna stop you from burning out. Yeah, that is good. FP for naval vessels will also be split into default and improved. The default one will take longer to put out the fire with no. So basically, you're gonna burn more and you're gonna lose more crew. Is what I'm getting from that. So yeah, that's also good. We've done it, boys. We've got 3 parts in FBE. And it does give you reason to research it. Parts in ground vehicles and 2 sets of naval vessels will also be split into default. Default tools are available without which research will field repair all modules. Not only be able to field repair all modules, not only mobility ones, until partially functional. Similar to arcade battle repair. That is also good. I think in arcade, you like partially repair your stuff and then boom. But yeah, that is good. Don't remember, but yeah, that's also good. And the improved one, I guess, is the normal one. They also might, I don't know if they would reduce the improved one's time. Standard countermeasures will be available immediately after. Options such as chaff only, improved flares, mixed flare priority will be available by researching the module. Additional options such as BOS pods or additional chaff pods will remain available by research modules. So vehicles with flares will have flares by default, but not chaff or mixed. That is also good. So we get 3 parts, 3 but lesser parts, and then you can research the better parts. 3 but lesser FP, but you can research the better parts. You get chaff, no, you get flares for vehicles. Mission points, rewards for repair and fire extinguisher. Mission, and that's in the most recent update. That's good. Mission point rewards for repairs and sec. Right, I'm back. Mission parts, rewards for fire extinguisher, and so that gives you a reason to help extinguish the fire of allies. That is also good. And considering that you've got your single-use fire extinguisher, I guess that when you help them, you're also going to get rewarded. So that's also good. So let me just go over that. All of this is good. All of this is good. Unique way of actually implementing it. And I remember some of them talk about the people who've been playing this game longer. You had like bonuses for each of them. And it's like 3 battles, each nation depending on the rank of the vehicle. Now, I don't know if this includes vehicles of different types. Because, like, is it like, let's say I've got top tier air maxed out, top tier ground maxed out, and I'm just like, I've researched the full tech tree, and then I play a couple of air games on for the same nation. Do I only get 3 games in total, or is this also separated by type? This is good. This is also good. Now we've talked about research progress played by ground vehicles. By playing ground vehicles, we'll be able to set either tank or a helicopter. That's good. I mean, it's a way of you can select. I'm guessing it's tank by default. So let's say you've finished all your tank games. My question is, let's say you've grown out a tree, but then you've got, let's say, parts and other modifications, and you decide to go spade stuff. And I choose to research all helicopter vehicles. And I spade out stuff. Will that bonus also transfer over to helicopters? Because that's going to make it even better. Because like on top tier, you've got like 10,000 or something bonuses for researching all of the same tier. And then when you spaded it, you get the bonuses, and then that goes into helicopters, and then you can start researching the helicopter tier. That's good. And you get fast helicopters. That's also good. Additional of limited of battle tasks and some battle pass tasks to existing aviation simulator battles. Extent approach can be thrown. So there'll be some tasks for Sim A aviation. Battle tasks and battle pass tasks available in ground battle, so those two will come out. Keeping progression of daily log streak, daily log reward in the PC by collecting daily rewards and War Thunder. So you can use the War Thunder mobile app to collect it. I guess that's good. And that's coming in the next major update. Whereas this one's probably going to come in the 4th update. which would mean after a couple of days after, a couple of times after, you're gonna have the benefit. All of these previous ones will gonna be here, and all of that pretty much are gonna be here. So you're gonna more likely will probably more likely want to play, and then these two are gonna come out where once you get to top tier, you have all of that. But yeah, that's good. All of this so far going good. Night battles are temporarily disabled in Layout. In the future, they can be optional object. Okay. I guess I'm going to disable night vision on some of my vehicles that have it, excluding thermals till they actually become re-enabled. Changing the matchmaking settings for high rank battles in order to collect more complete battles at the cost of minimal increasing waiting time. So slight increase in waiting time for high rank battles. But more people. The session and joins queue. The matchmaker is taking the factors account. Depend on yeah, that's pretty good. What I got from that is that they're going to add changes to this. They just did actually changes to matchmaking so that there's dynamic matchmaking. So I'll see that out. Display of BR ranges, and if it's a small amount of people playing, let's say you're in the morning, you get a small mix, it's a bigger amount of people, that's there. Display of BR ranges, that's going to be useful, that's also good. We've got later this month, revision of set maps available to piston and jet aircraft for more eventful, transferring some of the larger maps to higher BRs. Yeah, that's pretty good. Improving balance of late cold vehicles when homogeneous steel and full caliber shells ATGMs this series extra by changing the yeah, that's also good. Summer update. So this year's probably going to be one of the biggest changes and probably one of the best changes from what I've got so far. Tick, tick, tick. All of this ticks. By ticks, I mean it's good. Oh no, excellent. Basically, all of the changes so far have been good. This has been just happened. Locations and missions. Strike UFAs move to higher ranks. Up. Strike vehicles. That's the roadmap. I'm probably gonna have to look for that. Strike UFAs. I move to higher ranks. BR 9.7 and to above. I think what this means is 9.7 vehicles are gonna get strike UFA, but I think 10.7 is where you're going to get the access to them. I think. Or it might be 9.7. It's something like that. A system, but what I'm getting is this: it's worst case scenario. 9.7 is when you go see Strike movies. Hollow module, Hydro plane research points move. Respawn points move close to map center add into spawn over spend airfields. I think that's naval. Or it might be not naval. Of the effectiveness of AI anti-air guns located on fields and in convoys and all. Yeah, that's just has been implemented. The airport anti-air guns are gonna be still very good though. Special winter trees for new versions of locations. Fix an issue where when shot through or after collision. Sure. Okay. So these have already been implemented. Locations Poland and Eastern Europe, changing landscapes in order to get rid of forest hills, introducing fields and small interspaced forest and hills instead of the massive problems of standing in the forest where no one's visible. Yeah, so looks like current conflict in the world where tank or engagements happen, where you've got field interspace with or forest. Changes to the landscape of locations in anime, I should say Normandy, based on player feedback, review places which one can control most of the map. Okay. Change the landscape design of those areas based on player feedback. Yeah. Massive of asset to ground vehicles locations in movements of jungle reducing level of Pacific. Yeah, that is, well, these changes look good. How much have we recorded? 27 minutes. Okay. Gameplay: refinement of the damage models for the small carbide round fragments. Axes, inflicted damage dimensions, or fighting compartment if they're not stopped by obstacles. So they're gonna implement reforms in the damage model, improving indication for spawn zone protection first is more obvious indication. Some players protected by the zones so they should understand why their shot went through the protective area. The second is a indication of players firing at the spawn zone. Shooters will be additionally marked in game on the minimap symmetry being started. So if you're shooting at the spawn, you're gonna be marked. And if you're being shot if you've shot someone at the spawn who's got spawn prop, well, you will see that, yeah, they've got spawn prop. Final message of mechanics of Commander Sites had additional shot delay to 100 killer mechanics. I don't know what that means. Is that like if your commander gets hit out or what? Ability to accept an apology for a team kill when the apologizing player is not awarded penalty points, followed by a so the ability to accept an apology for a team kill. So let's say someone kills you, you accept. When accepting an apology, the apologizing player is not awarded penalty, so they're not penalized. Followed by a so what does this mean? Followed by a possible kick from the session and the ban for this teammate. Like, is it still one thing? Like, is it so when you've apologized and the apology is accepted? So while he's apologizing, he's not rewarded. So, but what happens? So if you accept, I'm guessing that goes. I don't get this part. Like, clarify this part, Gaijin. Because what I'm getting from this, let's say you're in a P8, you bomb a square, there's one Puma or something there on the square, friendly Puma, gets destroyed. The friendly Puma pretty much is about to destroy it, apologizes. But the ban part, what the hell do you mean by ban, Gaijin? Is it saying I don't clarify it, please? Because saying if they don't apologize to you, then are you gonna get banned? Like if you accidentally team kill, the kick from the session already happens. But like this part, clarify this part. This part I understand. What I was to know, but the apologize to the player is not awarded penalty points. It's not penalized. Is a better way of whilst the player is apologizing, the player when accepting when the apology, the player is not penalized. And then what is this? And if it's not kicked, followed by what does this mean? Gaijin, clarify this part. Just clarify it. You've got some time. Next major update, you've got some time. Clarify it, please. Thank you. Description of 3D decoratives adding the ability to shoot or destroy. Taking into account the okay. Okay. Don't know why you have to use that word or that again. Because that's not something you see in a true crime. Sure. But I'm guessing trying to fix the ghost shell. I don't know how they're going to implement it. This point needs to be clarified. This point, I sort of understand. This part and that part. Alright, welcome back. Sorry for the short delay. I did up my volume because I realised that it's very quiet and my channel's quite quiet even though I'm talking about normal volume. So I've upped it to 5 decibels from 0 decibels, so it should be Should be relatively loud, much more audible. If this is not good, then I'll probably up it again for the next video. Alright, refinement of landscape solver flipped. So you can pretty much mostly turn off. Okay. Alert. So okay, the gameplay sections. There's some bits I would like them to clarify, and maybe get an English teacher to read over it. Because there's some bits I don't know. Others making it easier to in chat. Okay, that's just general admin stuff with the trend. Here's a roadmap. So matchmaking 1, night mode, changing settings. Gameplay, small refinements of vehicles. Strike UAVs, hydroplanes, reduce specialized. That has already been introduced. Changes to safe land mechanism are going to come later this week. So improve balance of supplies, increasing pairing of all vehicles. Break. That's going to happen now. That's going to be good. Calculation of vehicle imperatives are going to be good. Progression. 3 parts in FBE with an improved version later on, which is the current version. Alright, that's also good. Matchmaking, display of map filters. That's also good. Original set maps. That's gonna be done by this month. I'm guessing it's June. Yes, it is. Summer update. Changes to save mechanism 2. Improve premium time. Added feedback. Feedback up for that. Dynamite repair costs. Reducing those. Free repair. Yay. Condensation reduction. Other mission points reward repair for allies. For all that. Don't know if this is the actual order that's going to be introduced. So this one and then that one. But yeah, that's also good. That one's also good. Matchmaking good. Yeah. They need to also clarify the command site one. Yeah. And order. Okay, good. Final silver line changes. Okay. Good skill bonus in RP. Yep, that's also good. Other progression. That is also good. Matchmaking good. Good. They need to clarify on that bit. I know if you only look at the roadmap, you're gonna think, that's okay. But they need to clarify on what the thing I said before. Reworking, that's good. And then changes to, and then it goes on to the next part because they don't know what they're gonna make. That's like a year in the future. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to be doing on October. Right. Economic plan in detail. Let's go. This presentation is very patient. Yeah, they definitely just in a 20 manner. Systems, modules. Free for both free and premium players. That is a big point. Yeah. What I'm thinking, can you revert a revert? You implement a change and then you revert it and then you unrevert it. That's just me going randomly. We sincerely hope you enjoy. That is good. Okay, changes. Improving balance of sealers. Silver lines, Miwara, Edgy, SL. Greece, yeah. Tier 5 is a nightmare. So I think that's what they're doing. That's what they want to do. How they go do it, though. Fans rank instead. The fattest boss. That's a big increase. The reduced reflection to relatively reasonable. I don't know why they're so hard. 20,000 backwards, jeez. That is good. That right there is good. And also they said dynamic repair cost. So whilst reading this, think about dynamic repair cost. Grab that. More data. Absolute percentile. So 15%. So rank 1, 15% reduction. Rank 1, 1% increase. I don't know, that's 1% or something. Don't know what that means. It's not color coded, so. Sense 28. Rank 5 is the big rank. 18%. So these are average. But with a 5% increase, 25% increase, 24%, 24%, 24, 25. Reward multiplier for realistic, this is a big one. Repair cost minus 27, rank 1. That's good. Good. Rank 5 is the biggie, 21%. That's decent. 20, that's also good. So 21%, there's that vehicle. Leopard, the 01 is like 9,000, so that's like what 1800 less or something, I don't know. Increasing reward multipliers, 1%, 1%, 1%, 18%. Again, these will correspond. I don't know if this includes like the dynamic factors or this is just a baseline. Because they did say dynamic repair cost system. Again, these are changes, but they did say a dynamic repair cost system where if you, let's say, get 1 kill and you die or something, or cap 1 point, or you bomb X number of targets or something like that, and it's equated out, and then they say, ah, yes, you've done that, contributed the same amount your vehicle's worth, and then it gets equalized. Repair costs, yeah, so you should not be in the negatives, which is good. I mean, I like that. I like not being in the negatives. Negatives are bad. Broadly and crippling debt in real life. Sim, 90%, 3%, 13, 3, 17, 17, 17. Big reward multiplier bonuses. Rank 5 is the biggest, so that's good for Sim. Rank 5 is usually the bane of all my existence. Yeah. 17, 17, 17, 1, 17, 1, 22. Big ones around here. Yep, that's good. Reward multiplier. Decrease in reward multiplier. Shocking. But increase, 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 but increase, increase. I'm guessing that's Silver Lion reward multiplier though. Probably need to upgrade my drivers. Okay, so far, yeah. Not even rank 8 aircraft, so I do for realistic, yes. Repair cost, massive decrease, massive decreases across the board. I might actually pay air realistic now. 27% increase. I might actually pay it. And if they also reward me for that, those ones increase. I don't know how to deal with because I don't play air sim, but these ones are probably the more problematic ones. So yeah, they're good. Reward multipliers increase to massive 44, rank 6. Guess that's rank 5 in air terms. Rewards for useful actions 1%, 12%, 12%, 6. Okay. Yeah, that's decent. Helicopters, rank 6, massive decrease, some increase. Okay. So, again, marginal increase, but also decrease, so rank 7, I think that's, I don't know. Repair cost, for realistic though, that's probably what most people pay. Massive slashes, reward multiplier increase until top tier. Was it 12%? Although, oh yeah, it's 12% decrease for that one. So yeah, so it's top, but it's offset by that. So it's still got to be cheaper for you to repair. And same, it's all green. Blue water ships. Repair cost increase until you get there. Reward multiplier increase minimum of 10. Repair cost increase till tier 3. Tier 4 you get massive decrease in repair. Massive 50% increase. That's about 70% increase. That's also decent. They balance out eventually. Repair cost 34. Yeah, they balance out. Some decrease and then 0% change with a slightly cheaper. Some change 6% less. More this one, more this one, more this one, less this one. But better of these? Yes. Alright. Let's get back to reading this. Repair cost changes. Oh, okay. This is by vehicle. So there's a lot. There's a way to a lot. And sim battles. RB is this one. Go to German round, find the leopard. Leopard 1. Increase to 6,000. Yeah. Again, you can go through this and have a look at it yourself. It's too much effort. That's probably what they hope it is. Too much effort to go. But yeah. But by rank-based system, should make sense. So 30,000 to that. So one other thing I'm gonna check. Is what's going on with my tornado. From boost it's a 4% with 4% increase in rewards. Okay. That's that one. If you have any votes in yes, you have to vote. Become insurance was insurance. Oh, that the premium account is where I get thing. So when you kill, you get. In those cases, but basically, if you buy a premium account, you can't have a negative balance unless if you team kill. Yeah, that's good. Basically, income insurance, which I mean makes sense. You're playing money in the real world, so you're ensuring that the company exists. They ensure you that you don't go into negatives, unless if you team kill. And then dynamic reduction of repair cost. Then based on average, however, it's they survived. Ah, that's what I mean. It's repair cost. So basically, if you spawn in with a vehicle, so it won't be less than that, or at least it will. Yeah. So if you spawn in, you get a drop bomb got shot on you. Boom. Sec. And in this part, if you let's say you're being shot and you J out because everything's broken, or you're shooting at someone and they J out. That's less likely. So you're more likely to they're more likely to sit there, take the shots, because if they do, they're gonna get a less drastic break-loss sometimes. I don't know. And also it will be break even. So if you get one kill and you die, you should break even across the board. PvPs. Yeah, I guess this means that bigger incentive to buy premium and premium time. Goes with a premium time, premium vehicle. Yeah. Oops. Yeah. Very good. So far, what time are we on? 20 minutes. Okay. Oh, yes, I've got through this. Okay, improve it. Yeah, that's good. Improve this indeed. Okay, okay, so in this one, ban's not mentioned, and I think that's good. Because let's say you have the ability to, let's say, uh, decide whether or not you want to forgive them. I'm probably gonna be very forgiving, unless if they like a P8 drops like a £9,000 bomb on me randomly or something, or they intentionally drop a bomb on me, then I'm not gonna forgive them. Uh, but yeah, There's nothing mentioned about bans, so I'm happy with that. They've clarified here that that doesn't so far happen. So if I get bombed, and it's gonna make us, these changes are probably gonna make us more likely to forgive them. Cases where I would say every need forgiving, you're at a point. They drop a bomb on the P8 drops a bomb near the point, or kills like 5 enemies or four something, a massive amount of enemies, but accidentally also gets you in the crossfire. Well, I guess that's saying, oh yeah. But if let's say there's nobody near you, no enemies near you, if the bomb lands on you, boom. Um, doesn't say they will be kicked out, so that's good. That's the general thing. So you've got the option of saying, ah yes, do I want to forgive them? Yes, no, yes, probably yes. Do I not want to forgive them? Let's say they bombed me intentionally for no reason whatsoever. No forgiveness. Chilling in my own sniping. Let's say I'm chilling in a sniping spot or something, and they bomb me intentionally. There's no enemies nearby. Oh boy. So yeah, that's good. Grouping capture points rewards. There's probably going to be a couple trolls, but again, you should probably not think it off. I'm probably going to be quite forgiving, considering the fact that I don't have to pay for my repair cost, and that's kind of like saying, shoot, I've been bombed. And it's also, let's say you're completely disabled, you're completely surrounded by enemies, you've got a Lancaster or a PA8 that sees you in that situation, they drop a bomb on you, it explodes, destroying all of the other vehicles. I'm definitely going to say, yeah, no, it's fine. I was about to die anyway. And probably forgive them in that case. That's another case I would. Anyway, currently, reward for capturing a point is given to each player a moment to catch as a fault. Purchase people destroyed before. Yeah, guess it'll be less than that, but it's still good. Yeah, that makes sense. Changes to progression and RP, streamline research and reducing the repair cost for the vehicle. See, you streamline the tree so the time it takes you to get the top tier is quicker, but you also by compressing the tree, but you also make it so that I don't know, it's like cheaper to research a vehicle in the same folder. I don't know if that's with the folder or if cheaper to research folded vehicle. That's good. Anyway, praise for a rank from slightly different perspective for your players tend to utilize folder method. Yeah, it's because the amount of time it takes them to research Silverline cost and everything. Yeah, that is true. It's if you don't have data, you can't balance them. First and foremost, increase the to introduce more vehicles within forces. Or similar vehicles. Visually. But yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that is good. Because imagine the mouse gets added in like a folder. That would be funny. It's because the mouse didn't fit in the tech tree, so they put it out on the side. But yeah, for folding new vehicles, yeah, that's also a good idea. And all those points are good points. You folder a vehicle, you make the folded vehicles cheaper to research, more people are more likely to research the folded vehicles. Also, it gives you something to research whilst spinning out vehicles. Other than helicopters, because that's also a thing. Okay, that's I think ground and air. Yeah, ground and air. Yeah, ground and air. Reducing research and purchase cost of aircraft rank. Is that 7 to 8? Yeah, that's good. Alright, we've got a couple more sections of this now 30-minute long section. Oh, why am I done? I'm gonna have to move that back. There we go. Only one. Couple more sections. Rewarding your skill. A topic we recently as well as sufficient players What should bonus in Tank Arcade, let's say. Level 1, for destroying 3 enemies, you reset. Level 2, you destroy your 30. For destroying 9 enemies, you reset for 50%. If they add like level 4 or 5, it's like for destroying 12 enemies, okay, I guess you don't drop a nuke or something. For 3 to 5 enemies. Is that per vehicle? This is good, yes. Very good. But I just came up with a 4. Is it like throughout the entire session? Because it might be throughout the entire session. I think it probably is throughout the entire session. Yeah. Hopefully it's throughout the entire session. You kill 9 vehicles in the game. That's also very big. That's like if you die 3 times, that's 3 vehicles in each. 50% bonus. That's good. It's good. I'm gonna say it's throughout the entire session would be better. Yes. For bonuses for researching new vehicle in nations. Currently. Opt. RP bonus. That's good. Rank 4, 15 for rank 5. 35 for rank 6. With the folder mechanic, that could be really good. I have not reached the top of the trees, but that's very useful. But yeah, from what I've seen so far, these changes are pretty good. I've upped the volume of myself, and the changes in the load maps are looking good. This one clarified that thing. I know English is not your first language. English isn't my first language too. My first language is Hungarian. So don't know what's gonna happen now. And I'll see you all next time. Adios.